Hi, welcome to our weekly readings for September 2nd through September 8th, 2016. Remember, it's a general reading, so see what feels right for you. See which signs, symbols, bells, whistles, energies, messages resonate for you and bring you clarity to what you're wondering, concerned, confused, inquiring, dreaming, praying about. We're all children of God. We're all psychic. We're not all going through the same thing. So see what feels right for you. It could be one nugget that brings you clarity. It could be the whole reading. It could make sense later. In the end, always use your logic and intuition together to make sound decisions that are based in love for the highest and greatest good of everybody involved in the situation and so on. So we are all uplifted in love. See how it feels for you. Remember, how you ride these energetic waves that come through here is always up to you. In the end, is it your wave? Is it not your wave? Are you waiting for the wave, preparing for the wave, crashing into the wave, diving under the wave, ignoring the wave? You get the gist. I also want to suggest, if you want to make this an interactive video with me and pull some cards for yourself, feel free. See if some further depth or clarity or some more personal symbols come up for this reading for you. All right, let's begin. I'll see you in a moment. Hi, Virgo. Happy birthday, guys. Happy birthday. I love you so much. Happy birthday. I hope you have an awesome day / week / weekend / month / year. Happy birthday, guys. All right, this is the reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Inquiring for September 2nd through September 8th, 2016. Let's start with the past life oracle cards. Let's see what God, Source, Holy Spirit, our higher self, angels, and energies of love have for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Inquiring for the week for the highest and greatest good of all. One card to begin with. One card for Virgo for clarity and focus. Spirituality and religion. For some, they're the same. For some, they're completely different. I feel like spirituality is almost like the high priestess, and religion is almost like the Pope or the Hierophant in the tarot deck. They're both necessary. They're both just different ends of the spectrum. I feel like one is open. It's open to receive whatever comes in. It's open to distinguish, I hear discernment between what is good and bad and right and wrong and light and dark, and find that middle way for you. You know, the scales for you, and it's an inward connection. Sometimes you can't explain spirituality. It's very, very personal, Virgo. It's very personal. And religion takes spirituality and makes more sense of it, gives it a structure, gives it a focus, gives it a parable, gives it a meaning, gives it a lesson, gives it something that's more teachable than that thing that happens to you that's so strange and bizarre and like a miracle and you can't really explain it. How do you teach that? Perhaps in a parable, you know, or perhaps a story, or expression of feelings. So they're both two ends of the spectrum, Virgo. They're both important. Religion is important too, but they're all different structures of different forms of spirituality. So you can choose to stay in a structure, or you can actually merge that. You can still be open to absorbing different religions, different truths, different nuggets of wisdom that are out there for us. You know, there was a time where you had to go to church and you had to learn about religion through the minister, through a Bible study, through the Pope, through whomever that was the one who received the word and got the way to present it to the people so they could understand. And it's not like that anymore. It's just not. We can go on our phones and find a translation of something that, like the Dead Sea Scrolls, and see that that first version of the Dead Sea Scrolls is still so accurate to whatever version of those books of the Bible that we have now. You'd think it'd be like telephone and everything would be changed a lot, and it stayed pretty true, along with all those extra books of the Bible that we're not really told about. Like, for instance, Virgo, if I knew that going to church on Sunday, growing up, we got to study the Book of Giants, I would have been pretty excited about that Sunday. Let me tell you. You know, it wasn't about cookies in the basement afterwards and seeing some cool friends, you know. I mean, maybe wearing a nice dress, but I mean, now kids have their phones. They don't even have to think of something to do if they're bored. But spirituality is as far from boring as you can get. It shouldn't be structured. It shouldn't be boring. It shouldn't be, I hear mundane. It's amazing. It is miracles. But how do you explain that and make it understood to people who haven't had that miracle happen to them? Nowadays, it's getting better because we can communicate. We can talk about our stories. We're not burned at the stake anymore for explaining what happened to us, you know, showing our perspective. You're exercising something, like, I guess so, moving point of views out, like getting them in movement and in society and circulation in the world, in like mass consciousness. I think it's changing. It is more open. And so I'm not sure exactly what I said, Virgo. So let's move on. Let's go to the Tarot Illuminati and pull a card for Virgo for this week to get some more focus and clarity too. Spirituality and religion. One card for Virgo. The Hanged Man. So, allowing yourself a pause. Allowing yourself a pause to find stability again. Like this. But when it's like this, you know, it's self-sacrifice, putting a lot of effort into something that's not completely coming back. You're still kind of stuck, even though you know, your money can be falling out of your pockets a little bit, your blood can be rushing to your head a little bit, but it circulates things. It gets things moving. It gets the blood moving a different way. A different direction. You see things a totally different perspective. This could be a situation where you're going. It could be where you're moving, where your spirit is moving you, how you thought about religion, how you think about religion now, what it means to you, what spirituality means to you, what the experience means to you. Sometimes that takes some processing to know what the heck just happened to you. You know, there's some crazy stuff can happen. So, you know, it takes going inside of you and changing how you see something, adapting a different way, thinking outside the box on something. Maybe something is different than how you always saw it, or what you were always told, or what you always believed. It's okay to change that. We're here to grow. We're here to learn. We're here to expand and learn. So, I feel like it's like a temporary, ooh, that's weird. It's almost like an eclipse. If you look behind him or her, it's almost like the sun. And you purposely, there's an eclipse this week. That's pretty cool. It's almost like your head is like, where is it? Like eclipsing the sun for a moment. So you can see things a different way. Perhaps there is like a release, a transformation. a big belief that's leaving and something beautiful coming, you know, something bigger, something better. I hear broader, a broader perspective in something, a relationship. I hear a journey. Maybe it's your journey, you know, where you are now. Sometimes the hangman comes because of outside forces that keep us stagnant, that keep us hanging, that keep us waiting. But it's still allowing you the opportunity to change your perspective. How long is it going to take you to know that you're waiting before you change things around for yourself? Get your footing again. Let the blood go back to your feet. Get rid of the tingles. Do a little dance and move on. And then there's growth. You know, and you got some nice stomach muscles out of that pause. All right, I'm going to move to the Voyager Tarot and pull a card for Virgo. What's up, Annie? One card for Virgo. That's the Seer Virgo. I'm going to bring this back and I'm going to show you this. Look at all the wisdom in that card. Look at the ancient connection in this card. The fire in this card. How far you've come to get this card. Seeing the bigger picture. Being at the right place at the right time. Helping others, guide others. It's the Sage of Wands. So it's sort of like the King and the Queen mature in other decks of fire or rods or wands. I see Egypt here and like just ancient cultures. I see the East. I see like Africa, fire, sunsets. I think like the elders, the wise ones. I hear the beautiful ones. I see so many birds in this. So many birds. Like you could just not even be noticed. Like there's this wisdom around you. This is you or this is someone else, Virgo. It could be a Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. That energy in your chart. But it's somebody wise. I feel like it's you. It's that spirit in you. Growing and developing and becoming something really beautiful, Virgo. Something really deep. Something full of passion. And wisdom, and I hear gratitude and humbleness here. Like you came far. You've been through wars. You've been through battles, and now you just want to celebrate living here. All right, Virgo, I'm going to pull one more card from the Angel Tarot and sum up this reading for Virgo. I love you guys. Thank you for joining me. Let's see what we have. One more card for Virgo. Divine guidance. So here's the Hierophant. Maybe it's up to you to make a new structure for you. You know, maybe you're going to help guide others find what good structure is for them, whatever it is. This is people that resonate with you, Virgo. It's a 5. It creates change. It's Archangel Sandalphon. And it's the search for meaning in life. Consider an alternative approach. Thinking outside the box. You can do it, Virgo. Surround yourself with wise teachers or friends. I love you guys. I hope this was helpful. I'll see you soon.